The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! Did they destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cells of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Welcome, Alex. I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billy just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose, trust me. Why don't you come downstairs to meet the other trainees? Refer to the map you found of the facility. Billy Adams you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the bell.
You looking for me? Huh? You looking for Leo Jankowski? I'm probably in the rec area working out or already
Until
on a
our
plane
security
for Fort
assessment changes,
RCP
Tarsus will be
Special
operating as a
Security
closed
Division.
campus.
And I bet you
Please
wish
remain
you
in the
were
main
here.
complex.
Plebe?
Oh God, he's really dead, isn't he?
What happened?
Mike and I, we've worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now. Wait. I've got the snap out of it. Killed in the line of duty. At least it's noble, I guess. You must have orders from
Until
Dr.
our
Nassif.
security
You
assessment
probably
changes,
don't.
Tarsus will be
Wonder
operating
what's
as a closed
taking
campus.
security so
Please
long.
remain in the main complex.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here. I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here?
Attention
This Dr.
trainees.
Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe. We don't know anyone here, so we'd better watch each other's back.
Thanks. I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in person. You coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
I'm sure you've already made a good first impression on Dr. Nassif.
Yeah, she wasn't exactly thrilled to catch me rifling through her office.
You've always been good at making friends.
There were an awful lot of strange files in Nassif's office. All this stuff about test subjects and observation. I can't imagine what that has to do with Tarsus. You should see if you have more luck poking around.
I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Have you met anyone else here besides Nassif?
Yeah, I've met 2 of the other trainees. I wasn't impressed. Just like our first day at Chicago Tarsus years ago. There's never any decent competition.
That bad.
Trust me, you and I must be the best Tarsus has to offer right now. Nassif owes us an explanation. For everything. Tarsus is falling apart. We need to get out before it comes crashing down on us. Explosions, and a man gets killed, and they won't give us answers? How can we possibly trust them? They're up to something, and if it was in our best interest, we wouldn't be kept in the dark about it. I checked out the public terminal. Looks like we got out of Chicago just in time. Good thing there's 2 of us. We can watch each other's backs. I'll find a way out of this place. Just give me time. Guess I haven't scored any points with Dr. Nassif. Not long before we're the superstars here, I'm sure. There's no good reason for them to lock us in the facility like this. We deserve better treatment than this. Nassif owes us an explanation. For everything.
Assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus.
Greetings.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Be advised, cleaner bots in operation.
Hi, this is Clara. Sorry I'm not in my quarters right now. I'm probably on the lower level for training, but thanks for stopping by.
Breaking news. The city of Chicago is under attack.
Trainees.
We've only just received the first reports, so little is clear at this point. It is known that the city is suffering from some sort of disintegrative explosion. Nanotech is suspected. An excessively high mortality rate is expected. No known organization has yet taken responsibility for the attack. When you drink a cup of coffee, you drink Pequods.
Until our security
because
assessment
Pequods is a
changes,
pioneer
Tarsus will
of the
be
new
operating as a
economy.
closed campus.
Efficient,
Please remain in the
modern,
main complex.
clean. Pequods is on the cutting edge of nutrition and biomedicine. Our coffee will whiten your teeth and protect against ulcers. Pequods, coffee for your kind of world.
What's up?
Attention trainees. Self-study will last.
What's going on? I saw one of your troopers killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't comment except to say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way?
Will be operating as a closed campus.
Nothing to
Please
see
remain
here.
in the main
Move along.
complex.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi. What's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
I'm not kidding about an attack. I saw a guard die in an explosion.
Really? I haven't heard any shooting. Are you sure it wasn't an accident?
No, but the man who interrupted Dr. Nassif mentioned a code yellow emergency. Does this sort of thing happen a lot?
Ask Dr. Nassif. I'm just a trainee. They moved me here a couple weeks ago.
After the attack on Chicago, aren't you a little nervous? Why so many transfers?
Actually, Leo and I requested to be sent here because this is where you finish training and get briefed on your first assignment. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what company I'll be working for.
So you've been here 2 weeks. Any advice?
Just do your best and I'm sure you'll get a good rating. We have drills in the morning, exercise and self-study in the afternoons. Oh, and you'll be getting a suite of biomods. They give you the infusions during the first week.
Sounds as though you like it here.
Oh, sure. In the evening, we're usually free to move about the city. This building is at the edge of Upper Seattle. You'll be amazed at what a nice enclave the WTO has built.
Yeah?
Actually, I feel a little guilty when I think about all the people still living in post-collapse shanties. My family's from Lower Seattle.
Billy and I are from Old Chicago. We had sector passes to go to the Tarsus school in the new Chicago enclave. I guess all of that's gone now. Billy and we always planned to send money home once we got assigned.
Take care of yourself, Alex. You've been through a lot. It was good meeting you. I think you'll like it here. Just give the place a chance. I think you'll like it here. Just give the place a chance.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a code yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
Sorry.
I'm the one with the perfect special ops rating. They didn't tell you this? Why would they keep it a secret?
Ever heard the name Alex D? They told me the same thing.
What? Really?
Just kidding. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
I'll let you get back to your run.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I stepped.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in Old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was gonna have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured what the hell.
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
This is no drill. Please report the facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tools from your equipment locker next to the basketball court. Just a precaution, I'm transmitting the soft key ID to your data.
There has been a severe security
More
breach.
details when they become available.
I bet it is a drill, some kind of test. They'll be watching to see how we handle ourselves. Guess there's not much we can do
Dr.
yet.
Nassif,
I
please
bet it
report
is a
to
drill,
A17.
some kind of test.
I hope it's nothing serious. Maybe it's just a drill.
Red alert! There has been a severe security breach.
Maybe it's just a drill.
Dr. Nassif, please
Get your
report to
equipment.
A17.
I'll watch your back. You better move. This is the real thing. We're not alone down here. Get your equipment. I'll watch your back.
Red alert! There has been a severe security breach.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Terrorists seem to belong to the Order, religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
Warning, autonomous security systems have been compromised.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting? Sounds like a good way to become a target. Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Systems have been compromised. This is not a drill.
Any more pointers?
This is not a
Sure.
drill.
Want to keep a low profile? Manage the line of sight situation. Hide behind things. Watch where the enemy's head is facing. And listen. I'm always surprised how much these amateur commandos give away by talking to themselves during a fight.
Systems have been compromised.
Don't be ridiculous. We can handle one order, Seeker. Those are pretty big words for a rookie. Go ahead, you first. I'll bring up the rear.
This is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately. Warning.
I better
Autonomous
do
security
something.
systems have been compromised. This is not a drill. I repeat,
Thanks
this
for
is
the
not
help.
a
I
drill.
guess they weren't kidding about you Tarsus
Intruders
recruits.
are storming the
I
facility.
thought the students were being
Evacuate
evacuated.
immediately.
My orders are to secure the lower level. You better get out while you can. I thought the students were being
Warning.
evacuated.
Autonomous security systems have been compromised. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
Billy, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees. We're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all of this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately. Warning.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Never thought I'd see people die. There's a seeker down there. I guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, we always had backup.
You stay here. I'll take care of it.
Right. What was I thinking?
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
Enough of this!
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. Brainwashed.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
Thanks a million. No telling what he was going to do next. You guys are the pros. Tarsus grabs
This
it.
is the order.
I'm just trying
We
to
are
get
now
rid of
in control of this facility.
Yes, he forgot his bulletproof bathrobe. I'm staying right here. SSC's right. All it takes to do this job is a little training and a cool head. I'm staying right here.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause. We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific
Inspecting
experiment.
services.
Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
Now watch the ceiling while I cut the power.
Holiness watch over and guide you.
That's one of the subjects. Shh, the sound barrier. Not just the sound barrier, she can see us.
What do you think she'll do?
Which one is it?
D03.
I didn't get a chance to read the file.
Maybe we should leave.
Not with the security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope she has a
Now
sense of
in
humor.
control of this facility. Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause. This is the order.
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operation secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there. Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard Piezochem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
The terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret up there means business. So we're trapped because the order's out there, taking down scientists.
There's gotta be some way to outsmart a camera.
If you can sneak past the camera or take it out with EMP, you'll be fine. As soon as that camera catches sight of a target, the turret opens fire.
Sounds easy enough. Do you want to follow me through?
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are trained for that sort of thing. I'm just supposed to be quietly observing students and taking notes from behind the glass. Hopefully backup will show up soon and rescue me, but you don't have that luxury. You cannot let yourself be captured.
Okay, have it your way.
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with combat training. Maybe you could handle the intruders before they reach my companion and me.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago, too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body. Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the trainees, Dr. Nassif picks you as the most likely to support our objectives. She appears to have been right.
When do I find out what this program is all about?
When we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility, we can no longer protect ourselves in North America.
So the research is happening all over the world?
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much, but I was just repairing this silencer for Leo. Maybe you could make use of it.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. Be careful of our turrets and alarms. The terrorists have reprogrammed them.
You programmed the biomods?
Our corporate sponsors do most of the junior-level applications work. My contribution, minor as it may be, was to the chromatin synthesis module in the core architecture.
What sponsor? The company I'm supposed to go to work for?
I think you'd better get out of here before one of these fanatics puts a red hood on your head. Admirable display of force. You were trained well. Too bad you weren't in the field when all this trouble started. Thank you. You may well have. The order reprogrammed our security system. We're stuck here unless we can get past the beam trigger.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Are you kidding? This is a top-secret lab. Those are gold beams. They're set up to flatline a person in about a quarter second.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic. If you've got a multi-tool, you might try hacking the control panel next to the beams, or disable it with an EMP weapon, or something else that might work. Just blow the whole thing up with a grenade. It's red beams that trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs.
Something may be going on there.
The color light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible. I was on my way out when they hacked the security.
Amuse yourself.
I feel so helpless standing here, waiting to be gunned down by some fanatic. The Order Church is in big trouble if they finally give in to the absolutists. We don't want you falling into the wrong hands. You better go. Her Holiness has run into trouble by taking a more moderate line towards scientific research. I guess the devout seekers want a strict interpretation of the scriptures, written around the time of the collapse. You see these absolutists in the news. They want a crusade against the rest of us. I feel so helpless standing here. You sure are a curious young woman. You sure are a curious young woman.
You must be wondering if there is a connection between this attack and Chicago. I don't think so. Someone inside the Tarsus program broke ranks. By now, at least a half-dozen groups are on our tail. The epicenter of the Chicago event was on the street in front of our building. We were the target, I'm sure of that. Reminds me of the early days after the collapse, when some governments used nukes to put down plagues and nanite swells. Someone views us as the new plague. A plague, yes, but not in the way they imagine. We've survived other attacks. We'll survive this one. Just melt away and regroup. That's war in the post-territorial world. This raid is just a probing action. The Order wants to find out what we're working on. Her Holiness fears we will take society through its next brigagonic leap, but she would accept our work over time. The mastermind behind Chicago has no such adaptability. Take care, Alex. The program will endure as long as one of you survives. Go, before more Seekers arrive. Go, before more Seekers arrive.
Repairing wounds. Tissue viability restored.
You're holy now.
Threat identified. Tracking infrared disturbance.
The order is with you. Go, you're free.
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the Covert Ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.